following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Jokes, as in the Muppet Show. So we will have a presence check. What if you have etiquette and protocol?
Etiquette and protocol and dancing.
Well, give me both.
I'll give you the
We'll average the results.
Well, there's a natural 20 on the first one.
Don't bother. You pass both with flying colours.
I got a 19 on the dance.
Unless you want to bank that 20 and just roll again.
Okay, well, I rolled another 18, so I'll use that for the first one, so that's still...
Okay, so we've got a bank 20 on the part of Mr. Big.
35 on the first. And dance.
I saw my baby
And
crying
30,
hard as babes could cry.
and 32 on the
What
dancing.
could I do? Pass.
Okay, it was 14 on the first one, but then 27 on the second one.
Second one's what you're passing.
14 on a presence check.
And,
That's not bad for an introductory guy.
Yeah.
and for the dancing, Ailey, female Evans, swooped up Dex.
Oh my god. What a desirable and appealing form you've achieved. Nice proportions, decent. You've done really well here, Alvin. I can barely
Yes.
contain myself.
But
In
thank
fact, I feel compelled wow! to remind you how devilishly handsome I am.
yes, well,
And you're very tall.
thank you, Dex. But remember, we're taking this seriously, so someone doesn't get their back flayed again.
My dear, I am taking... Oh, good, just kick the ball right into Ken's car, you little shits. That's okay, it's just someone else's property, whatever. Do it on purpose. No, go ahead.
It's better when they couldn't go there.
They still can't, there's a sign up.
Well, the sign says something like play equipment restricted or something now.
You know what they mean. They mean keep out of the fucking park.
Yeah.
I would even just take it just so they just shut the fuck up on Wednesday.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Just on Wednesday.
And occasional Fridays. I'm taking this seriously. My full charm offensive is distracting you neatly away from whatever corporate double dealings might be going on behind the scenes at this wonderful diplomatic event. Have I mentioned is how the moon is wonderful tonight? You look up at the sunlight.
Well, yes, it is.
It's the thought that counts.
Hug closer.
Who are you with, by the way? Let me guess, Johnny Lightning.
Or do you dance with Wanda?
Who needs help with dance?
Peakus and Weeks, Wanda. Take your pick. The Nerdlingers.
I'll go with Peterson, because I'm guessing Wanderer wants
Great.
to go with Weeks.
Every time one of the younger boys goes with an attractive woman, I have to make a fucking self-control roll. Because of the Xander Magruder, oh god.
Oh god, I'm precisely boob height tall.
I need to go to the bathroom.
You can't wait till class is over?
No. He awkward McMahon walks his way out.
Okay.
And leans in. Like right close to your ear. He needs a girlfriend.
Yeah, but there's no one here who's appropriate age.
Plenty of fish in the sea. Maybe we should go to our town Shamaconda and get him like a squaw or something. He needs to learn how to handle women.
That's what's... Does he come to Slooting?
No, he's too young. They've been deliberately being the loudest possible.
They're screaming at one another.
Well, do it in the home. That's where domestic violence belongs. It's in the name.
If only domestic terrorism worked like that.
Yeah. Shannon, did you just channel Reddit? Or 4chan? Back before 4chan just got taken over by fucking new fags and losers.
Or Red Chan.
Oh. Or Forded. Well, you keep picking me and I have to wonder why. Oh, no I don't. Never mind. I'm, after all, just a body.
I wouldn't say that.
No, of course you wouldn't. You're being etiquette and protocol-y.
Well, not even when I wasn't, and I ain't so good at that anyway.
Oh, you're kidding. A big, strong man like you. Thud, thud. Thud.
I used to look up to you when I was younger.
And now you're taller than me.
I think I was taller than you pretty quickly.
Yeah, wouldn't be so sure about that.
You probably think you're taller than Ultra Girl until you meet her.
Yeah, Thomas Drake certainly did. Remember that? I thought I was tall. You are tall, Ray. Most people, like 6 foot is tall in my setting. Anyone more than that is very tall. Alvin, you are 2 feet tall in normal state.
That's why Ultra Girl and Xander are such a cute couple, because he's just...
He's
Sydney
like
height.
5'10". He's so small. Anyway, he needs to find a woman with an untwistable stomach. One who's into video games, perhaps.
Be plenty of hot girls going to the...
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, it's my world.
No,
And also when half of us get signed up who didn't even want really wanting it.
No, everyone's going.
that and a large complement of them are also going to be there because they're getting paid, so just like real life.
Gotta have booth thoughts.
I believe they are cosplaying booth thoughts these days.
Hey, everyone gets another chance to capture Soviet. If only she didn't have that unrecognizable out of costume thing. Really annoying. But we have a psychic on the team, so... Shark noise.
Oh,
Shark.
you'll get all the secrets.
That was gonna happen anyway. Sovieting is a real thing now.
Yeah.
It's a flaw on her
So
ship.
they're already right on the tip of her brain, so all Tex needs to do is be within a mile of her.
Yeah.
Look.
That's that man that interrupted me with my soup.
Hello. Natural disaster. I think you'll be too distracted by all the sexy girls. That's why. It's distracting. Right, next class. Let us do... Ooh! It's vehicles and driving time.
Ooh.
This is useful for pursuit, escapes, how to lose someone, how to spot suspicious vehicles, all kind of things. It can sometimes be partially added as a bonus to investigate roles if you're like, let's look for someone who's trying to drive casual, sort of thing. Right, this is a fairly new class, so everyone has the same DCs of 11.
21.
Alvin is a great driver.
17.
This guy's better because he's not black.
Well,
Well, I'm black. I'm
Roxanne-
I rolled low. I've got driving, but
Roxanne
I rolled low.
passes, although she does back into a tank.
Here we go.
No, that doesn't happen. It was another car. No, that doesn't happen. She passed the roll. Come on. That would just be spurious. Oh, good point. I should roll for everyone else to see if anyone wrecks into Tom's nice
Where's her
car.
in a...
In a hangar, so
Yeah.
they'd have to spin out somehow. Ah, no, they're fine. Tom is easily the best driver here. Easily, by far. Like, I actually spent tons of points in that skill for him.
And Anne's more of a bike girl. If I
She is more of a
understand
bike girl. And she is also a not classically trained driver in that she's very direction-y. And also is more used to being on the back of a bike. So, but the class averagely passed. The younger kids are quite happy and excited to be behind the wheel. Because, I should have changed one of my activities to go-karting. mean dodgems? No, you think maybe we could, like, use the danger room to make one-to-one scale Warhammer with the vehicles and everything?
Oh, God.
Yes, we could do that. In fact, we must do that. Please tell me you didn't overhear that.
No, I did, but I don't know if... Probably no. I mean, there's loud engine noises and stuff. There's no way.
No, Alvin's going to be doing that. Whoever's doing their next run, like, woo! Yeah.
I'm just thinking there's no way that ain't getting hijacked by the guys at the booth.
The boys have thought that is fanciful and great. They are not prepared for the carnage that they will see.
Yeah, this is the thing. When you actually see some of the fucking... Like, has anyone actually read what a bolter does to someone's head? Superheated slug slams into your skull.
And it's not a small slug.
The thing is, though, it's like... Video games are getting into the 3D era quite concretely now, so they probably have seen some simulation. So long as it's a simulation, they should be okay with it, because people generally don't tend to believe things are real.
Yeah.
It's like playing Fist of the North Star. It's comical and over the top, and an absolute must for anyone.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get it.
Good, then you can beat the bosses I can't beat, because I'm too old and slow.
If it's anything like Yakuza, there'll be a few doozies in there.
Yeah, there's actually a feature for auto-channeling point strike that you will want on or off depending on where you are in the game. But anyway. Okay, following that, we are going to have intrusion, lockpicking, that sort of thing. Now, the new guy, you get the introductory DC of 16.
Using...
This is a dex check if you don't have anything useful. Everyone else gets the DC check of 14. This is something that just gets easier as you go on.
Does sleight of hand work here?
I don't have a stat for it either, so I'm just adding. They still pass.
17.
Pass.
25.
Damn, you must have rolled well, I'm guessing.
I also have the ability to...
Oh, no, they're making you use the tools.
Okay, so that is 16.
Sounds like a pass to me. Everything still pass.
Yeah, these are pretty simple little things. I could probably make some of those.
Powers training.
Oh, yeah.
Your DCs across the board are 15.
25.
Easy. 25.
And of course, Jennifer just sits there watching morosely, looking kind of sad.
I thought she went off to do like her...
Yeah, well, she's just sitting here for this one. So, like, for this one, you will actually be able to, like, look around and you'll be able to see what everyone can do. He's a shapeshifter, and apparently ridiculously good. Like, very good control. He turns into things. He turns into a fuzzy lamp. A lamp made of tiger. The tail swishes.
Yeah, and he's not only turning into creatures, he's changing into different materials.
Interesting.
Roxanne is hurling rocks around like an earthbender. Because she is an earthbender. That's what she is.
Basically.
Harmony's just whipping water everywhere, and also super strengthening. Your biker friend Anne turns into metal, like Colossus.
That is cool.
Stephanie, her superpower appears to be getting berated for underperforming. Also, flying, laser eyes, the Superman set.
Yeah.
Lex Masterton, who's always dressed so very nicely and no one has interacted with today, aside from the introduction, shoots lightning. Real lightning.
Real lightning.
But only a couple of bolts and then he's done, sitting beside Jennifer. Anthony Peterson, one of the kids, turns into a huge rock golem.
That's slab.
A granite golem. There's, of course, Dr. Rock Bravestone, who seems to come into existence with a 6-shooter. Because he's a jungle explorer, you see. Wanda appears to not be able to do anything, although that's not from lack of trying.
She's trying to do something.
Yeah, mainly it involves, like, not getting hit by other things. Tom just seems to be making little sparks around his fingers. Seems a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Oh, Dex and Dexy, of course you can't... Well, Dexy just turns into things. Like other people in the room, briefly NPCs, target dummies, little dogs, cans, objects, a bin. This is a new thing.
I know sometimes they do the side class at this time instead.
Yeah.
Has nobody volunteered for Jin to do the thing where she turns their power off?
No, they haven't. Quechua's just throwing things at various objects and hitting them. He also appears to be extremely good at dodging other things, like when Roxanne accidentally sent a rock hurtling through the thing. He's just like liquid out of the way. It's like bendy, boneless dodge. I just used you as a victim for that because I needed to. But you're terrible and should feel bad. Derek Strong, meanwhile, makes invisible things and rides around on a bike going toot toot doo 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 doo.
Nothing.
I'll probably just be laying into training dummies with various weapons.
That's powers training.
Yeah, my
Side weapons.
Yeah, I guess I should specify.
Kyle's training ends, I guess. Okay, yep. What should we do next? Ooh.
Were Jen and Johnny at least talking to each other once you went over there? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Briefly, intermittently. Hang on. No, something. The thing is, because no one wants to lose their powers, so they don't volunteer for that.
Well, I didn't know because we don't run the class; it's the tutors who do. So I'm like,
Well, you know,
I'll
volunteer sign up is there if you want, but
I mean, I'll do it if they want us to take more of an active role. But yeah,
okay. So basically, then Jennifer will get to practice on one person, and that is Roxanne lifts up a rock, and then Jennifer just touches her, and the rock falls down.
Oh.
Sorry.
it's okay, huh?
You ever notice I only have powers that can harm other people? Make them feel bad and hurt them?
Hey, if there's dangerous mutants out there, you
Then
might.
as long as I can touch them, I can ruin their lives. Or kill Alvin. By mistake, perhaps.
Hey, if you only use it on bad mutants out in the field, you may be saving lives, honey.
I'd rather shoot people.
Well, there's always that option.
Oh, there's a
too.
dichotomy.
I mean, I'll say shooting can only kill.
Shooting's honest. Anyone can do that.
I mean, I do say can only kill, but I mean, you can put bullets in the disable and other things, so that ain't totally
I'm
true.
working on it. It's just really hard to not hit the temple or the nut.
I'm glad you actually showed up, though, or were you asked to come here today?
They want me to show up in case anyone ever volunteers to have their powers stolen. No one ever does. I mean, I don't blame them. Most people aren't like you. They don't. They really want their powers.
I mean, I know it's temporary. I mean, what's the big deal?
I mean, like at some point, I'm going to have to learn how to see if I can do durations and control more.
I mean, if she could touch Tom, Tom could relax for a bit.
That hasn't occurred to anyone yet. Yeah, and then,
You
and then
thought it,
surprisingly,
I think.
his powers come back, and if he's not ready for it, so he'd actually tense up more.
Yeah, if they suddenly turned on and he didn't
Because
know
the
when
way
or
his
wasn't
power
ready
works
for it.
is that he has to stop it from happening all the time.
Yeah, he's constantly suppressing.
So,
Which
it's
is
like,
always
oh, my
always
powers
always-
come back, and they just immediately go, Earth's on fire! Woof! Enjoyed the pyroclasm.
Well, if nobody else is willing to help you out, I'll help you out with that, honey.
Thanks.
I'm always keen.
Ah! Hi.
There you go.
Mr. New.
Hey, that actually was pretty neat.
Most people aren't so sanguine about it.
Sand what?
It means at peace.
Oh.
Also bloody.
I mean, maybe it's because I don't use my powers a lot. Like, every day I probably only use them, like...
Major Tom's like, and that's why you're floundering.
I am
You
not.
should be spending part of your workout time every day hurling rocks around, destroying ground, sculpting Zen gardens.
Or giant penises.
Or giant dicks!
That's probably
Fine
true. I
military
should
tradition.
probably...
Bombardment.
I should probably be in this room just doing more stuff on my own time, but I've been more
You
concentrated.
don't see young Miss Richard loafing. She's in here 2 hours every night. Real early in the morning. Constantly using her abilities, pushing herself to the limits, always failing her tutor's requirements. It motivates her.
Good to know.
Must be
Also,
one
it's
hell
real
of a
fun
set
to
of
look at.
requirements.
Well, you never seen anyone fly through hoops, shooting them on fire? It's amazing. Like a aerial combat team. Flying through the skies of Nam, rocking backwards and forwards as the flak fires off around the drop zone. And a bit ricochets round the inside and it hits the Sarge. Sarge! Sarge! No, Sarge! Oh God, we're fucked now! Ah!
Sir, come back.
Oh, sorry. That happens now and then.
It's 2013, sir.
How time passes. Anyway, we won that war and put the little gooks in their place. Teach them to be called Charlie. Get an original name.
Yes, sir.
Stupid everyone in the nation called Charlie. Funniest, stupidest thing I ever heard. It's not even a gook name. The gym has fallen silent after that. Right, next class.
What? Bioluminescent tiger.
That makes that noise. Luminescent things make that Scooby-Doo ghost noise.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's one of my universe rules.
That's
One
how
of the
you
the
know
paint
it's
makes that noise.
That's how you know it's glowing. Makes a noise.
You also get the properties of hover.
Like you get a bunch of Māori in one of those forts they took over from the colonial oppressors, just walking around like. What the fuck? Okay. Next class. What do we want? What do you guys want for your next class?
I'm just thinking what we haven't done law for a while.
Law! It's law!
Oh dear.
Okay, DCs are 20. Except for the new guy, you get 10. Because you have to have your introductory.
That's right. I've
get
got
a
an
20.
18 in law anyway, so it's not too hard to get to 20.
Ooh, class is doing okay.
I do not have law
It's okay,
at
just
all.
play on Ken's card. Just do it. Just lean on his car and play with it.
29.
14.
20.
14. Alvin, pay attention. What's going on? Are you feeling alright?
Is
Is the new food disagreeing with you? You better go down to the infirmary and see Dr. Abominus. You're not used to Alvin not doing well at his studies. He's such a good
He has
boy.
no skill in law.
You need to. You should have skill in the law so you know how to break it so they can't get you.
Oh, so that's why they arrested me that time. Makes so much sense now.
Well, now we have a young lawbreaker here who seems to like putting good police officers in hospital.
That was an accident. I was aiming for the bad one.
And that's why we don't let mutants use their powers without a government license to blow up neighborhoods.
Tried not to do that anyway.
Have you heard anything about the compensation package for your mother's bakery?
No, I haven't heard anything from them. I don't even know where they are.
Has she even applied?
I don't know. Am
Have
I
you,
allowed to call? Can you guys find
unfortunately,
them?
your exterior communications are restricted because you still haven't served out your probation period. But we can arrange for a monitored call if you want to telephone them.
That would be ideal.
Oh, when your school day's done, why don't you go up and see either Professors Tara or Astra and ask them to set up that call?
I'll do that. Thank you.
That's no problem. How?
So nice.
Meanwhile, at the infirmary.
Hey, Dr. A.
It's Alvin! Yay!
Hey, you're the fun you! Nice!
Wow, you're here, which must mean the food's disagreeing with you. I
Uh,
knew we must have put too much monosodium propanol in there.
Is that a good thing?
No! It breaks down chemical bonds. But we need it to offset the binding agents.
Oh. Well, I suppose you're going to need a sample. And I was just thinking... oh! Ah! Could you just... Yeah, could you just send some of that to Dr. Bob? Probably due for a review.
Dr. Bob died in a recent accident.
Oh, dear God, really?
Uh-huh. Some mutants killed him.
Oh, Dr. Bob.
They broke into his lab trying to get all his mutant research equipment. Apparently they were mutants in power armor with big crosses on them.
Oh, Dr. Bob. I like Dr. Bob.
We all like Dr. Bob. He was a leader in his field. Now we're poorer for having lost him. Oh well, hope my clone finishes soon.
Oh. Like, running a clone for you, or...
Clone of Dr. Bob, silly.
Oh, yay! Or is it going to be Dr.
Or it could turn out to be a horrible mistake. New technologies. Let's just try it and see what happens.
Oh, dear.
It's a pity Storm Soviet couldn't have happened now. We could have used the lightning for the reanimator.
Well, you know, you could ask Johnny.
Of course, everyone we've ever used that on has turned into a horrible killmobile, but we'll get it right one day!
Oh, dear God.
Not yet. Anyway, it does seem like your biochemistry is extremely altered by this. We'll have to return you to normal. And we'll have to work on a new long-term food solution. Maybe the blood of humans.
Oh, dear God.
Not yet, but I'm working on it. Boing, boing, boing.
Oh, you're fun, but so
It's
disturbing.
a 7-year-old girl.
Fun, but so disturbing.
Here, swallow this!
I think
It's a 1.5 meter wide aspirin. Swoosh!
this is gonna take a while, Doc.
Okay, feel free to use one of the bits that one of your friends is usually bleeding all over.
Yeah, he's just gonna...
Can't wait till I have to reconstruct someone else and waste even more of my time. Stupid students. If only schools didn't need to have them.
Okay, well, Alpha's just gonna spend his time boa constrictoring, but...
It's not actually an aspirin. It's a pill of some kind. Some kind.
What? I've learned to trust the DMV, and America's so great and always right.
Oh yeah, part of your classes will be a slow indoctrination into the rightness of their way of doing things, so that later on when the horrible secrets are revealed, you're fine with them. Or at least, you're like, well, I don't like that, but it needs to be done. This is unavoidable, a condition of the character.
Okay.
You can't not have it. She's already there.
She was there day one.
Wait, so you basically have all the mutants hooked up in a giant breeding sex farm a la Minecraft villagers? Yeah, I'm okay with this. America, bombardment.
Must be.
As long as they know
so-
their place.
Well, our government officials said it was okay, so... What could possibly go wrong?
Possibly.
Right, law is doing well. So next class. What should we have for your next class? Get a feeling I'm missing so many important skills that I haven't given you in a while.
We've done mutancy knowledge, we've done law, we've done etiquette and protocol, we've done computers, we've done dance,
Mutancy?
heavy weapon,
Oh, we've done that.
math, English, and science. We've done sluting.
Pole dancing? What are pole
That's
dancing?
that's.
Who
Japanese
signed up for
stuff.
pole dancing?
Well, I mean,
Right,
What I
signed up.
what I basically mean is Derek signed up for pole dancing?
No.
Right, so everyone else goes off somewhere, and you're given a replacement class, which will be...
Pole dancing.
Well, Miranda can give him a refresher course in sluting.
Swimming?
Yeah.
You can do swimming. Alright, you guys get out of your pole dancing class. It's very embarrassing as usual. Roll it though. Stephanie has to give you several hands-on pointers.
Oh god.
Was it
Suggestively, deliberately.
Was it dexterity?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna,
I think it's fighting, actually.
at one point when she's really cut close, I'm just gonna whisper so that only she can hear it. Is this part of your revenge?
Press. What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
No.
What we discussed in